There's a trending topic on social media of how Atiku's son, Abba Atiku Abubakar, has joined the APC and mobilized support for the re-election of President Bola Tinubu, and this has actually generated a lot of reaction on social media. So before I give my opinion or analyze what is going on, I will just read some reactions I have seen on the social media. So, okay, like this person, say father APC, ADC, Ederson, PDP, commissioner in Adamawa, younger son, APC, me. These niggas never truly believe in their father, or is the family just that greedy, spreading themselves across every major party to make sure they get a piece of the cookie jar, no matter who wins? Laughs. Then another person, even Atiku's son no believe in papa. I see people calling him mole. You guys don't know what it means to support your father's enemy. It is like Tinubu joining ADC. Make it make sense, I beg. Someone says, are you sure he's not a spy? APC should be afraid, rather. Another person said, hunger dey real. Atiku that can unite his family, that all his data boys think is the one that can unseat Tinubu, Peter Obi or not. This one is Peter Obi's fans, the delusional Peter Obi's fans. He said Peter Obi or nothing. Okay, another person, though strange, I have a feeling that this family is just being clever. If the Baba by any chance wins, the family wins. If Bat wins, then they will still be in the power circle through the ASK organization. Talk about playing one on one ticket and 1x on another ticket. So that means any of which way it goes, the family is still in business. Another person said, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is a failure and should never show his greedy face again. Another person, he is a grown man and has his choice to make. Ikeku contested an election with his son in a different political party. It is his fundamental right to associate with whosoever he chooses to associate with. So, these are the various reactions. Some are in support of the Abba Atiku's move to APC and mobilizing for Tinubu 2027 re-election. Others feel he's a matured person and can decide whatever is good for himself. Then others says they are just being clever. Any of the event that happens eventually, okay, whatever happens eventually, they will benefit because they have in the family, there are some that are in the PDP, commissioner in Adamawa. There are some that are in APC, like this one that just like Abba Atiku that just moved to APC and mobilizing for Tinubu's 2027 re-election, and Atiku Abubakar himself in ADC and is one of the top contender for the APC presidential ticket. So what is my thoughts? What is my thinking? First of all, let me say that I supported Peter Obi to win in 2023 election. You know, I mobilized for Peter Obi, canvassed for him online, offline, and all that. But post 2023 election, we started accepting realities. Of course, life have to move on. Many people have moved on with their life, you know. We can't stay in that same position forever. It's not possible. Some have moved out of the country, some are still in the country, some are planning to move out of Nigeria and move on with their life. It's absolutely normal. Life cannot be static. Hunger is not a joke, right? Yeah. So I'm actually creating that background, right? But right now, personally, I don't see how Peter Obi can win or defeat Tinubu in any election or 2027 election. It is mathematically impossible. It is Nigeriacally impossible, because in my opinion, Tinubu right now is like 90%. Yeah, he is already re-elected 90%. Today is 16 January 2026, Friday 16 January 2026. In my own opinion, Tinubu is already coasting to victory by more than 90% of today's Nigeria. Most of the governors have moved to APC, right? And do you think them, although I know that governor moving or states people or politicians in various states moving to APC does not actually equal to voters, citizens of those states or citizens of the country, does not automatically equal to them moving also, or maybe voting or supporting Tinubu to win presidential election in 2027, right? But we are in Nigeria. A lot of the institution, the law, the system here is very, very weak. It depends on people in charge to manipulate things. It does not work by itself. So we have to accept some of these realities, right? Right now, I'm still not supporting Tinubu because he's not doing well, and I don't see him do well, you know. For those that know his history in Lagos State, you already know that this man is a tax man, tax this, tax that, tax that, with nothing much to really show for it. So I saw it coming that Tinubu is not coming to help or take Nigeria to greater heights. I saw it before the election, and that is why I didn't support him. You understand? And I supported Peter Obi. But going forward, the reality is that Peter Obi can never ever defeat Tinubu or President Tinubu in today's Nigeria. It can never happen. Now, when I say that, people will say, if they allow free and fair election, are you for real? Are you for real? Over the years, over time, election in Nigeria has not been free or fair. It has been based on sentiment or people that can deliver for you in the various states and all that. So we have to work with so many of these realities. If you are still on that side of if they if they conduct a free and fair election, then Peter Obi will win. Yeah, in reality, that can happen. But if we even go to the details or the nitty-gritty or the details of how it can happen, maybe state by state, region for region, and all that, that is even arguable. And my reason is simple. Yes, Peter Obi may win very well, may do well in the south, especially southeast. Southeast states, then south. He will struggle in southwest, right? Peter Obi will struggle to win election in southwest. He will do very well in Lagos. But what about the other states in southwest, Osun State, Ondo State, and all that? He will struggle there. Now that is about south. Now let's go to the north. We have northeast, we have northwest, we have north central. Peter Obi will not do well in the north. And according to Nigeria voting record or statistics, there are more votes in northern Nigeria than southern Nigeria. And in my own opinion, the region or the state that will determine the winner of 2027 election will come from the north. North will determine who wins that election. So in my own opinion, Peter Obi better align or work with another strong popular candidate from northern Nigeria, maybe Atiku Abubakar or some other people. Opposition needs somebody that can win northern vote very well. Peter Obi cannot get massive win in northern Nigeria, in Nigeria of today. That is the reality. Take it or leave it. In fact, they're already saying Peter Obi or nothing. So what that means basically is that Peter Obi or Tinubu continues. You understand? That's the meaning. That's a loser mentality. That's a loser. That is how losers speak. That is how losers speak. That is how a loser speak. Peter Obi or nothing is a losing position to take. Okay? I am not frustrated. I'm excited and full of life. Okay? So, but I'm just analyzing reality of Nigeria. In my own opinion, the best combination remains Atiku Abubakar plus Peter Obi. If they work together and other opposition figures support them, because we must accept the reality of Nigeria. People look at what they can benefit in this public governance or politics of a thing. They don't really care about the country. They only care about themselves, their pocket and all that. So these are some of the reality. So coming back to Atiku's son, in my own opinion, is a mature person. I believe he will be more than 30 or more than 40 probably years of age. Maybe 35, 40 years old. At that age, you're already a matured, grown-up person. You can make decisions for yourself. So he can decide to do whatever he wants with himself, with his life, with his choice. He can choose whatever he wants. So it's not a big deal as far as I'm concerned. In fact, it shows how democratic the Atiku Abubakar family behaves. It's not a do or die. It's not a do or die thing or a fanatical thing or a myopic people or family. It shows how broad their thinking is. So kudos to him. It's not a big deal. Politically playing political games. His opposition, Atiku Abubakar's opposition can use it against him or to just speak and all that. But in reality, it's not a big deal at all. It's not a big deal. It even adds to his democratic credential. That's Atiku Abubakar's democratic credentials, you know. So it's not a big deal. Opposition should just work strategically, work with sense. I believe even Peter Obi will work with Atiku Abubakar at the end of the day. All those Peter Obi or nothing, they are just bunch of losers. Some of them are actually not in Nigeria. They are just speaking online. Some of them are probably even paid or mobilized to say some of these things to discourage people that still believe in Nigeria. I don't see how President Tinubu can take Nigeria to greater heights. I don't see it happening. And we can see all the statistics for ourselves. It's all about tax. They don't care how they don't think of how they can make the life of Nigerians any better. It's just about grabbing whatever is available. Tax this, tax that, do this, that. Somebody can tell me what are the things. Somebody can mention 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that Tinubu have done. He has done more than 2 years already. 2023 and this is 2026. Okay, it will be 3 years by May 29, 2026. So 2 years plus now. I don't know exactly what he has done for people of Nigeria, apart from making their life more miserable. The economy is bad. People cannot afford a lot of things. If you open up business, you struggle with sales because people are barely living. They are barely surviving. So I still believe opposition can change the game. I believe APC at that federal level is like a curse. It's a curse to Nigeria. Since they took over 2015, Muhammadu Buhari took over, Nigeria has been going down. It has been declining. Our best day were those PDP days, those Goodluck Jonathan days. I believe that is our best days in Nigeria. Since that time downward, APC have been bringing the country, taking the country down, and they are going down. I've not even talked about insecurity. In my own opinion, APC is equal to insecurity. it favors them for Nigeria to be insecure. That's how they control power. That's how they continue to rule over Nigeria. So I hope I'm working towards a Nigeria where APC can be sent out of power. Let them also be opposition again, right? So this is my opinion about that matter. Thank you.